Cinema is not just about superheroes, action movies or horror movies. It is also used to talk about real life, with real people. But, more importantly, sometimes he shows us something that we should never have seen. It was once meant to say that the world is going badly. Today is not a bold word. Neither a novelty. As far back as we can remember, it has always been more or less so. Wars, massacres, famines, epidemics, obscurantism and disastrous economics, all these factors are constantly impacting us, day by day, without our necessarily being aware of it. If the period seems more delicate than ever and we see apocalyptic pseudo-sirens rising everywhere, coupled with the acceleration of our lifestyles, it is obvious that we are no longer really human. Or maybe just so, we've never been so much, and that's the problem, because we're not made to live like that. It is a way of life that we accept implicitly. We're still, that we choose, every day, and that we feed by our silences. But it does not say that it is, in the end, the right solution. The release of a documentary like We Are Humanity comes at the right time to remind us that another life exists, that at the beginning everything was simpler and that it is necessary to be aware of it. This is an exceptional document that the great reporter and director Alexander Dareems, winner of the Albert London Prize in 2009, offers us today, inviting us, for 90 minutes, to share the life of the Jarawas tribe. Probably, the last descendants of the first human beings, those of the origins, came from Africa and Asia more than 70,000 years ago and have not changed their way of life since. At present, there are only 400, cut off on a paradise island off the coast of India, threatened by a dictatorial government that wants them to disappear, and whose military forces are watching them 24 hours a day. Isolated from the rest, the people of the world had never accepted that a stranger approached him in his daily life, nor filmed him, much less that he shared his way of life during filming. Yet this is the feat accomplished by Alexander Dareems, after 5 years of work in full independence, braving the prohibitions and the danger of a heavy jail sentence since the Indian government condemns anyone who approaches the tribe of 7 years in prison. Alexander Dareems and his team went there 4 times to bring back these images. We let you do the math. This is US We Are Humanity shows us, under an anthropological axis, the way of life and customs of this lost tribe. Pacifists but very conservative of their culture, the Jarawas expose without any secret their daily lives and their philosophy of life: fishing, gathering, hunting and craftsmanship, just as they put a face to a particularly simple evidence. Basically, we are all looking for the same thing: a peaceful life, a shared love, a community. What impresses is of course the simple, but not simplistic, and obvious wisdom that emerges from the many testimonials. Evidence that we have visibly lost with time and progress, and that it would not be uninteresting to find. From a formal point of view, the film is beautiful. Be it mesmerizing twilight on a beach, a dense, living jungle, the whole movie breathes life, coupled with a soundtrack just as rich. There are clearly visual and pictorial inspirations inherited from Werner Herzog and Terrence Malick, and Alexander Dareems visibly loves his subjects as he films them with kindness and kindness. That said, we must not misunderstand. We Are Humanity does not take advantage of its subject to give us a discourse pastor or moralizing the trap easier, compared to our modern societies. There is not on one side the nice Jarawas and the bad guys. If the civilized threat is present and clearly expressed by the Jarawas themselves, it is accepted as a state of affairs, and the planned death of this tribal society is beyond doubt. What makes the film even more moving and important? We are therefore in the presence of an encounter between two worlds within a single planet, a reunion with a common and forgotten root, as well as an exceptional testimony that we will never see again. It is in this that We Are Humanity is of the utmost importance. By a typical irony effect, the film has not received any official help to rise and owes its existence to several crowdfunding campaigns. Its theatrical release, set to May 2nd, is also problematic since it is up to the film crew to pay for the theaters in which the film can be screened, since no distributor supports the project. It is therefore our duty to support and to go and see such a film, an original and disturbing document about our own lost humanity. And after, if you do not mind, we leave the Jarawas alone, okay?